What's up, everybody? I'm Chef Matty B. Today we're here at TA in Barrie. We're in the Bosch kitchen and we're getting ready for the big game this weekend. I know you guys might be getting ready for that too, or maybe you just want a nice snack for appetizers for a dinner party. So today we're making a super creamy and cheesy spinach dip. So when you're making your own spinach dip, classically you'll use frozen spinach, but you lose so much with the frozen spinach. I prefer fresh spinach, and that's where having a convection oven with steam, like Bosch offers, comes in super handy because you can steam your own spinach and then in that same oven, bake your spinach dip and get that nice crispy top. One of the even better things about this steam oven from Bosch is it comes with the trays you need for spinach and for other steamed vegetables. It has this tray here. It's a little deep, but then it's perforated in the bottom so that steam can get at it from the top and the bottom. So we're gonna use that for our spinach. We got 10 ounces of spinach here, or just like a club size pack at your grocery store. We're just gonna take all that and dump it out onto that tray. And then with our oven set to straight steam, we're gonna pop this in for 2 to 3 minutes until it gets all nice and wilted. So while we got that spinach wilting in the steam oven, we're gonna start getting the rest of our dip ready. So we're gonna start out with 1 brick of cream cheese, and we're gonna wanna soften that. So I'm gonna pop it in the microwave for about a minute on pretty low. We don't want it to melt at all or cook. We're just trying to soften it down to like room temperature so we can work with it a little easier. And then to our softened cream cheese, we're gonna add 1 cup of sour cream, 1.5 cups of shredded mozzarella, and about 1/2 cup of Parmesan. We wanna get all those cheeses in there so it's nice and gooey for us. And to that, we're also gonna add 3 cloves of garlic, finely minced. And perfect timing, our spinach is now wilted, so we can grab that out of the oven. And then one of the great things about a convection steam oven like this, now that it's done steaming the spinach, I'm just gonna switch it over to convection bake and get it ready for that spinach dip to go in and start getting gooey. So the spinach is nicely wilted, but it's still nice and bright green, you can see. So it's gonna retain some of that freshness from using fresh spinach that you just can't get out of frozen spinach. It is very important though, that you get as much water out of the spinach as you can, because you don't wanna water down your dip. So my quick trick is laying out a bunch of paper towel, make it like 3 or 4 layers thick, add your spinach to that, and then roll it up and just squeeze it. The paper towel is gonna absorb all that extra water, and you're gonna have some nice dry spinach in the middle. We're gonna take this spinach, just roughly chop through with our knife, make sure there aren't any whole leaves left, mix it in with the rest of the ingredients, and now that we've got everything in the bowl, we can give it a good mix up, season it, give it a taste, make sure it tastes awesome, and then we'll pop it into this casserole dish here, and right into the oven at 400 degrees for about 20-25 minutes until the cheese on top starts getting nice and golden. And that is looking incredible, but we can make it a little cheesier and add a little bit more mozzarella on top to give us a nice golden crust. Now, you could serve the spinach dip with your favorite cracker. I would prefer it with a nice sourdough crostini. A little bit more bread is gonna really hold up that extra cheesy goodness that we have baking. So while we have our spinach dip in the convection oven with steam, it makes a great companion oven to a regular wall oven that we're gonna use to bake off some crostinis. So I'm gonna start with a couple of slices of sourdough. I'm gonna cut them down into more bite-sized pieces, lay them out on a parchment-lined pan, and I'm gonna brush them with a little bit of garlic oil. That's just oil that I use that's infused with garlic. Strain off the garlic, use the oil. It's delicious and you should always have some on hand. And now we're gonna pop these into our convection oven, set to 350 for about 15 to 20 minutes. So they should come out right around when our spinach dip does. So let's take a peek on our crostinis and spinach dips, see how they're doing. Oh, those crostinis are looking nice. Nice golden brown, toasty, crispy. Those should be delicious with the spinach dip. And speaking of spinach dip, let's see how that's looking too. That looks delicious. That looks creamy, so golden brown. I gotta tell you guys, this has to be like one of the most useful ovens you could have in your home. Wanna be real careful grabbing this out and let it sit for about 5 minutes before you serve it, because that is molten in the middle right now. So while our spinach dip rests, we're gonna get a little parsley chopped up, add a little green back to the top of our spinach dip, make it look a little nice. I say that's enough letting the spinach dip rest, and we gotta dig into this. So let's get our crostinis on a plate, spinach dip right beside it, and we'll see what everyone else thinks of it too. It is the big game party after all, right? Don't act, just dig in and try it.
Excellent.
It's got 3 different cheeses in it, got cheese melted on top of it. That's looking gooey.
That looks beautiful.
Fresh spinach too, no frozen spinach here.
That's awesome.
Taste.
Have more?
Yeah, by all means, go for it.
Thanks, man. I'm coming in for a third.
Thank you.
So it's sourdough garlic crostinis, and then spinach dip. We used the steam oven to do the spinach.
Steam oven.
Yeah, so this guy does steam and convection, and so we just used both of it. So we wanted the freshness of the spinach that you don't get it from frozen spinach.
Right.
So we steamed our own spinach. That was a smash hit. If it's a smash hit for us, it's gonna be a smash hit for your party too, for the big game. Try it out at home. Let us know what you think. Check out the full recipe on our blog as well, and we'll see you guys next time.